There are certain NPCs in Baldurs Gate 3 that die in front of your eyes, but you cannot do anything about this. Well, most of us do not even try to help. Sometimes saving these people seems to be impossible, but in a game like Baldurs Gate 3, the word impossible is nothing but an excuse. So yes, I have tried to save all these NPCs, and guess what, I was pretty much successful on my mission. But before going any deeper, let me make one thing clear, that I didn't do all these expecting some very good rewards. Rather, the only purpose for this was to see if saving those NPCs is possible or not. First, let's talk about saving Corliss. Trust me, when the idea about saving her came across my mind, I was like, why on earth would I save her? Again, the same answer, out of curiosity to see what happens next. Well, it was not an easy thing to do. No matter what you do, if you try to come close to her, a cutscene triggers and Corliss dies. However, after trying so many times, I found a way. I transformed my druid tab into an animal and made it invisible. This method worked and the cutscene didn't trigger. When I attacked the gate, the other friends of Corliss ran away and got vanished. But Corliss decided to fight. Good for me. I was expecting to talk to her after the fight is over. But that thing didn't happen. She just ran away and got vanished like her friends. Such a shame. When we first come to the goblin camp, we see this man named Smythin urging to have a sword to get a heroic death. But the merciless gobs shove him to the spider pit and he dies immediately. It happens so fast that you do not even get the time to react. So I personally believe that none of us could save this guy in the first playthrough. Still, if you somehow managed to save him in your first run, you are an absolute legend. Let me know your story in the comment section. However, there are several ways to save him. In my case, I mostly use Find Familiar Cat. I use the cat to attract the ghosts to take them far away from Smythin. Once they are away, if you go close to Smythin, he will thank you for saving his life.
Thanks. I thought I was done for.
After that, if you try to talk to him, you'll see no option for that. Also, after roaming around a bit, he gets vanished. After saving Smythin, if you go a bit forward in the goblin camp, you'll see a caged goblin. To release him, first you'll have to disarm his cage, but the guards don't like it. I have tried so many things. I took the guards away from this place. Still they react when I try to disarm the cage, so the only option here is to kill the guards. Just take them out. It's an easy fight. After that, disarm the cage and release the goblin. Then he shows gratitude, tells his future plan and gets vanished as always.
Look at where the absolutes love gone. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
After slaying all the goblins in the goblin camp, I saw Abdirak leaving. When I talked to him, I just liked his reaction.
Dear child, the goblins have blood on their minds. I am leaving. I suggest you do the same.
I wish I could get him again in Act 2 or Act 3. Hey, if you are enjoying this video so far, please hit the subscribe button to get more contents like this. It costs you only a few seconds but fills my heart with joy and all my hard works get paid off. So please, do this. When you clear the rubble to rescue Trussel Nair in Greenforge, a cutscene triggers when Nair kills Meerna. Once the cutscene starts, there is no way you can save Meerna. I've tried it a lot of times and finally found a way to stop the cutscene. First, you'll have to ungroup your party members and select any party member except your tab. Remember to keep some smoke powder bombs in your inventory. Now go near to the rubble. You'll have to avoid interacting with the sergeant here. If you do, the process fails. However, use the smoke powder bombs and clear the rubble. Now you'll see Nair coming out of that place and no cutscene triggers. You'll find Meerna inside. Unfortunately, we cannot talk to Meerna at this stage. Now, if we talk to Nair, still the cutscene will trigger and Nair will kill Meerna. But what will happen if we kill Meerna before Nair does? Let's try. First, I will open this door. Now, I will use Find Familiar Cat and use protection from poison on the cat. Now, I will use the cat to lure Meerna inside. Now, let's see what happens if I attack her. Well, if I attack her, she gets vanished. Also, it triggers a big fight. But what happens if I one-shot her by shoving from the high ground? Still there is a fight. Now I'll lock her here and talk to Nair. Let's see if Nair still manages to kill her. That's insane. He still kills her. Well, I guess after locking her behind the doors, if you directly attack Nair instead of talking to him, that might save Meerna. The poor brothers of Mayrina. After the conversation with Ethel, you see their corpses in the swamp area. Many of you already tried different methods to save them. Disarming traps, non-lethal attacks and many more. Unfortunately, nothing guarantees their safety. But the best possible thing we could do here is to show a negative attitude towards them through the dialogue option.
And we've no need of a mouthy bastard. Come on, Demir. We'll make our own way.
It is a bit strange, but if you do this, you will not see their dead bodies in the swamp area, which gives us some hope. Later, if you interrogate Ethel about the brothers, you get more hope, perhaps some very positive news.
My brothers, you saw them.
They stopped by to pass on their congratulations. Said they'll be waiting for you at home.
Oh, but why didn't they come in to see me?
All they left was a message, which I passed on, didn't I? Don't be stressing. And you, hush. Don't be upsetting the girl with such things. You cheeky thing. Sutton Farm, north of Baldurs Gate. Check if you like.
Remember the masked victims? If these faces are unknown to you, then most probably you kill them before confronting Ethel to save Mayrina. Well, you have no fault in this. The victims become hostile and you are left with no option but to kill them. However, if you can prevent the hag from entering her secret hideout, then these victims won't become hostile. There are several ways to prevent the hag from entering the hideout. Using the arcane lock spell on the hideout stairs is an easy way to do this. But I would recommend you to save the game here because the hag will try her best to unlock the stairs. If she fails to unlock, it is your chance to slay her. Once done, enter the hideout. See, there is no barrier this time.
We need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. She'll be furious.
I thought I was lost. Could feel my mind slipping away. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others.
Now we have to remove the masks of the victims. Pickpocketing doesn't work in this case, so you'll have to use non-lethal attack and knock them out. Now loot their masks. After a long rest, if you come back here, you'll see them back on their feet.
Why is Auntie so quiet? I'm scared. Auntie's dead? No. No, 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 no!
Unfortunately, they do not sound very positive, but still, this is the best we can do. While I was slaying the hag, one thing might have drawn your attention. I used Arabella to kill the hag and she had unlimited turns. By using Arabella like this, you can kill anything in the game even without involving yourself in a fight. But how to do this? Well, I have a full tutorial video about this in my channel. Watch this video from here. Visit my channel to get more Baldur's Gate 3 videos like this. Subscribe if you like. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.